Hi everybody, Pat Huntoon here from Technique Junkies, and today I'm going to be working with a Nuvo Glimmer Paste. This product is something that I have been having people do make and takes with all year long at my rubber stamp trade shows and conventions. I'm going to show you just one thing to do with it, the most obvious thing to do with it. In particular, I want to tell you a little bit about the iridescence of it and show you it in action. So this is what I'm talking about as far as the product on a piece. And this says, I'm not fat, I'm fluffy. It's a stamp from Technique Junkies. And the background actually uses this poinsettia stencil from A Colorful Life. And instead of doing it in red like you would do a poinsettia, I actually did it in all these colors. Let me see if I can gently peel this off. Okay, I thought so. I just tacked that on there. But you can really see that background. It's quite stunning. And I did that with some surprising colors. Okay, I don't know if you can see in the light of the camera that when I move this around a little bit, the green parts, we're kind of losing it. But the green parts are purple in some lights, these parts here. It's purple in some lights and green in others. And there's a way and a reason that turns out like that. So let me show you that there's 12 colors altogether. Some of these have a quality that's a little bit different than others. Some of these are actually iridescent on black cardstock. So if you flip them all over and you look at them, anytime you put any of these colors on pink, white, green, orange, whatever color cardstock other than black, they are going to be whatever color is in the jar. The minute you put this on black cardstock, some of these will have an iridescent quality, and let me show you why. You see in this one, you see the different colors of glitter in the Tanzanite lavender. There's purple glitter, there's green glitter, there's yellow glitter, there's blue glitter, but mainly green and purple. So when I put this on a piece of black, it's going to be green and purple. Now I have put this on a piece of fabric. This is the apron I actually wear at trade shows. I literally put the apron up on the table and put it on. While I was wearing it, I put the zinnia on there. And if you look, and you see the iridescence, watch these petals along the edges. So this has silver on the inside, and it has iridescent purple and on the outside. And you can see in some lights it's green, in some light, in this light, in some lights it looks silvery, but it's mainly green and purple on the outside. And then there's spots that don't change. See here, that never changes color, that always stays purple. And I'm going to show you how you can achieve that on black. What happens is black has an iridescent quality when it comes to glitter. So it will reflect back the color of glitter that you have. So because this has green and purple in it, when I put this on a piece of black paper, it's going to reflect back the green and purple. So there are several that are iridescent. Let me pull them out for you. These 5, if you really look at these 5, they have iridescent glitter in them. And they are the peridot green, the moonstone, blue topaz, tanzanite lavender, and the pink opal. So if you really look at this white, see how it has all those different colors of glitter in it. It's got pink, it's got yellow, it's got green, it's got a little bit of white. So those are the colors that it's going to reflect back when we put it on paper. The pink, same thing. It has a lot of green, it has some pink, it has some yellow. You can probably see it a little bit better. Green, pink, yellow. So this is going to reflect back. Look at the ones that aren't reflective. The dark purple, it has dark purple glitter in it, so it's going to look dark purple. So if you look on here, along these edges here, this is dark purple, but this is the tanzanite, okay? So I'm gonna actually show you, let me show you a few more examples before I do this. This piece was done with the light green, which is what this part is, and if you see it in different lights, it's light green or it's blue, and it was done with dark green, the emerald. Just 2 colors on this. Looks like many more, but it's just 2 colors. And when you put it in different lights, it lights up different ways. And this was done with a Colorful Life stencil called Mermaid Scales. And here, this is called Sunny Flowers. This one, if you look at these 2 flowers here, this is the emerald green, solid. You look at these 2 flowers, you see how really, really changes color. This was actually moonstone, if you can believe it. That's the white. Really different colors on that one. This is called Rippling Squares. I love this stencil. This is one of my favorite stencils that A Colorful Life puts out. Use the Zinnia stencil, the one that was on my apron, because I think you get a really good idea of that. Put a paper towel down here so you can see the contrast between the black and the paper that I'm putting it on. And I'm actually doing this a little, actually quite a bit off center. I'm going to leave some black space at the bottom so that you can, you really get the idea of the petals by having it off center like that. So now I'm going to speed up the video for you a little bit so we can get through this process a little faster and you don't have to watch me do it in real time. I'm putting this right through the stencil, and you notice that this product has quite a bit of body. It's very fluid, but it has body to it. First I put down the silver, and now I'm going to be putting down the Tanzanite lavender. And even as I'm putting it down, you can see a little bit of the green and a little bit of the purple. And I'm putting it on the outer edges, but I'm also going over some of those silver portions that I've already put down so that you can get the true feeling of the iridescence. So I'm just going to cover that whole thing up, and then I'm going to lift the stencil straight up so that we can see how this turned out. I don't have to pick that off later, and we can use that for the next project. And I'm just going to lift this straight up. Okay? Straight up. Look how pretty that is. I don't know. Can you see? It's green in some lights. It's purple in other lights. But yet, this center portion here stays purple. It doesn't change with the light. I should also mention, and I should have mentioned this ahead of this, one of the reasons I love this so much is that this can be heat with a heat tool or dried by itself. If you just set it aside to dry, it takes 3 to 5 minutes to dry. That's it. Or I can just heat this with no ill effects with a heat tool. Look at how fast that dried. It's amazing. And nothing comes off of that. I don't know if you could see these when it's on there. This is Stay On Glitter. I don't particularly care for working with glitter because I think it's a messy, yucky product, but this stays put. All right, so I'm going to set that to the side. I'm going to show you that same stencil on white. So I'm just going to have just a white piece of paper. I'm going to set it off center just like I did the other one. And again, I'm going to be speeding this up so that you don't have to watch me in real time. Again, I'm putting it on exactly the same way I put it on the black. I'm putting the silver in the center, and then I'm putting Tanzanite lavender around the outer edges. I'll be doing that in a second. I am working on a nonstick surface here. This is actually an oven mat that I'm working on. I like to get my oven mats in Bed Bath & Beyond or home stores. They are considerably cheaper than craft mats, and they're exactly the same material. You want to look for Teflon mats. That's what's going to work here. All right, so there it is on the white. It's really pretty and brilliant and shows off, but you don't get quite the same iridescence. So if you're looking for the iridescent quality, you're definitely going to find the iridescence with the black. On the white, it's just the color from the jar. Totally different looks. The same stencil, really different looks. Both of them are beautiful. It really depends what you're looking for. I just happen to love the wow factor on the black. So that's all I wanted to show you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for other videos. And I will see you next time. Thanks for stopping by today.